I'm Gene Kuzmiak. I live in Ohio in the US, and this is my video for the final project of CS50P, Harvard's Introduction to Python. I'm calling the project CovidDataProcessor because it takes a bunch of data files that relate to the COVID pandemic and processes them into a form that makes it easy to do statistical analysis on them. I get the data files from many different data sources, some from Our World in Data, which is a great website for getting data, some from the United Nations, the US Census, the CDC. These are all international files. They cover about 100 countries, and they contain lots of data about the COVID pandemic. Many of these files, well, most of these files are time series files. In fact, some of them are daily time series, which is a very inconvenient format. It's a lot of data, and it's hard to do a statistical analysis on daily data. So what this program does is it takes those files, it combines the daily data into yearly data, and then it merges them all so that there's one country per line, and so there are basically about 100 lines in the output file and many columns with a lot of different data in it. I will later read that data file into R and run regressions and do a bunch of statistical analysis, which is not part of this video. So let me show you the program running right now. Here's my Visual Studio Code screen. I'm going to run the program. It's not actually very interesting to watch it run because all it does is it says it's reading in a bunch of input files and then writing out a bunch of output files. But to make it a little more visually interesting, I also have it take the two most important variables in the data set and do a scatter plot of them with matplotlib. So here is that file, and I'll make it bigger. This shows on the x-axis the number of vaccinations per person given in that country in 2021, and on the y-axis the excess mortality rate of that country in 2022. Each point is a different country. You can see the best fit regression line in red and the regression formula at the top, and basically what this shows is that the more vaccinations given in 2021, the higher the country's death rate in 2022. And that is my project for Intro to Python.